Hello there, good afternoon. I am Baba Tando and I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's get talking right here, right now. The vetting committee for the Ghana Football Association elections is currently ongoing, and aspirants are currently going through the process. Those who have, that's after those who passed the initial screening yesterday. Now, the NC released a statement that out of the 52 people who filed their nominations, a number of them contesting for various positions failed initial screening by the EC following their inability to satisfy all requirements. These 4 aspirants have until 4 p.m. today to satisfy the remaining requirements or get their nominations nullified. Sports Minister, that's former Sports Minister Nilante Vanderpoel is rooting for former GFA Vice President Fred Papo to succeed Kwesi Nyantakyi. Nilante's endorsements for Fred Papo has been backed by former EXCO member of the FA, Randy Abbey.
It's not a secret. Everybody knows that I believe Fred Papo is the most experienced, most competent, and a person with a high level of integrity. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I mean, that's not a secret. It's something that all of them. Incidentally, almost all the candidates are my friends. Ket and I go way back. We're very close. We've been friends for about 20 years. If he happens to be the president, I'll be happy. If he gets elected, I'll be happy about it. You understand me? And that's why I'm here. I mean, I'm vying to be on the executive council. Whoever is president, I'll work with.
Now, Nanaya Wamponsa is one of 7 people vying for the GFA presidency. The Far Rangers Chief Executive Officer is poised to restore the image of the association if elected. He was speaking on the Pulse yesterday.
It's important that we open up our association. It's important that we are transparent. It's important that we prioritize our monies so that people see value for their money. A lot of people have taken money out of the game. Monies that were used to sponsor the game, they've been taken away. Goldfields used to sponsor Black Stars for over $5 million. GMPC used to do more than $3 million. And many other multinationals. Where has these monies gone to? They've gone into other sectors of the economy. Instead of having more coming, we are losing it. So until we are transparent, we are going to be hit with a lot of corruption, tax, and it's going to be difficult to deal with the same.
Well, you talk about transparency. But again, you see people talk about the systems that are available. So you could come into a system with very great ideas, a nice plan, but the system will frustrate you. How well do you think you understand the systems that operate at the GFA, and how would they allow for the transparency you talk about?
I understand the legal framework of the game on which to build a policy framework, and systems must work as you have stated. Last February, I was with the managing director of the English Premier League, and I asked him how the Premier League has become such an economically viable entity, and he said the rules work here. We need to apply the rules to the latter, irrespective of who is at fault. We need to ensure that officers within the GFA set good example, lead by example. We need to understand that it's a corporate governance issue. We should not only think about 3 points here, 3 points there. It's a proper business. Football is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Still on the GFA elections, and Asante Kotoko's chairman, George Amwako, who is hoping to get one of the 5 slots on the Executive Council for the Premier League, believes he has what it takes to get there.
Personally, I think my experience will count. What I've been able to achieve in football will count. The stage in which our football is a factor. You need experienced people. You need those who have been tried and tested to be able to go through without making further mistakes. We need to turn this football industry around as quickly as possible. The image has sunk so low, and we need to bring it up as quickly as possible. Other than that, we have a very long way to go.
Now, George Omwako's team, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, are in action this weekend in Tunisia. The Porcupine Warriors will be hoping to get a good result against Etoile du Sahel in the second leg of their CAF Champions League qualifier. Coach Zachariasen and his 18-man squad are expected in Tunis by Friday to protect their 2-0 first leg win. The Norwegian coach spoke with Joy Sports before they left for Tunis.
As prepared as we can be at this stage now. We are lucky we don't have any big injuries. You feel we're ready.
And judging from what the boys did in Kumasi, are you very confident that we will deliver a very good result in Tunisia?
We're going to play our game, and hopefully that is good enough.
All right, so you can check out more on myjoyonline.com/sports. I tweet at the handle at Babatanda. Same for Instagram. Sports is done.